rubber ducks, but I do see the first Halloween item of 2025. Yes. You know, it's bad on July 3rd. I'm already looking forward to the fall for the weather. It's hot out there. It's hot. I'm going to look like that pretty soon in this heat. All right, maybe not, but you know. In part 1 of this latest episode of In the Life with MightyFan, you followed me as I went to Five Below and found these wonderful pair of chattering teeth, though I did not find a Billy Puppet or Michael Myers Mini Tubbz rubber ducks. And we got a copyright claim on the last video for crappy music that stores like to play loudly. Also went over to one of the local rally houses where I saw the latest All-Star Game Phillies hats, among other nice items that never go on sale there. And also complained about the heat. Talked a little about my heart, complained about the heat, and basically was just out and about complaining about the heat. So here we are. This is part 2 of the latest episode of In the Life with MightyFan. And yo, Bo, you're in the life with MightyFan. So what am I going to do today? Well, or continue to do today, you're just going to have to follow along and see. And enjoy, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified to all future content from yours truly. You never want to miss it. Why would you? Look at the fun we have on this channel. I mean, where else do you see chattering teeth? Did I mention it's hot out? When's the fall weather? Come on. All right, we're moving on. On to the show. All right, at Five Below number 2, we got a lot of ducks. We got a lot of ducks. Look at all these ducks. My God, rubber duck heaven here. If you're a rubber duck collector, and here are the, oh my, here we are. Woo! One has been found. Billy, I want to play a game. Yes, I do. There he is. Oh, I found the Billy Saw puppet. Little duck. Little rubber duck. This makes my day. Look at this. This makes me happy. It's a happy MightyFan. Even though it's hot as hell outside. Let's see if they got Michael. We got one. Let's see if we got the other. We got Chucky. You know, we got Chucky here. We got the crappy music playing overhead, so I'm probably going to get another copyright claim, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not responsible for the music. This is a non-monetized channel. I'm not making any money with Beetlejuice. All right, I don't see Michael, but we found the puppet. We found Billy. Five Nights at there's Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy. Another part 2's coming out. I still haven't seen part 1. Yeah, so there you go. You have quite a few Billies in there too. Look at that. Got a couple more. Got Gremlins. You're never at a loss for Pennywise. There's Pennywise at every single one of these. Let's see, I don't know what this one is. Is it sideways? Oh, Frankenstein. Look at that, classic. Universal Monsters. There you go. Looks like you got some more Gremlins in here. More Pennywise. All right, so no Michael. But, oh, look at that. There he is again. The games will continue. Oh, the Billy the Puppet. Look at him. Yeah. Scan the QR if you want to. Look at that. That makes my day. Ah, this music sucks. All right, I'm going to move on. Found one. Now we got to find Michael. Billy has been attained. Oh, my. The Saw puppet duck. It's in hand. It's been paid for, and I saved $5 because now I don't have to get it on eBay. Ah! It's still damn hot out here. But that brightened my day. You know, it takes a horror icon to brighten my day. There's something very morbid about that, but it makes me think of that crisp fall air. You summer lovers can have this shit. Heat and humidity and sweaty and ugh. Give me the crisp fall air. Have I said that already? Yeah, well, we're going to Ross. We're going to Ross. Come along, will you? All right. Let's see, we got more loud music over ahead, but it is what it is. So we got some Sixers gear there. Moving along. Looks like a soccer jersey. Oh no, it's an Eagles item. Kelly Green, look at that, slim. Huh? Look at that. I was fooled. I thought it was like a soccer jersey, soccer kit at first. We're in the activewear section here at Ross. They always gotta blast the music, man. I don't know how some of these other vloggers do it with the music, with the copyright crap, but ain't my music, that's for sure. You know, if I'm gonna get a copyright, I'd rather it be on music I listen to, you know? Put some Deftones on or something. I'll gladly take the copyright for that. You know, that's music that I actually know. A little My Own Summer, huh? Anyhow, a little Puma action there. You're welcome. Project Rock, huh? Look at this. Not a lot of jerseys though, you know, it's not quite that time. They start getting jerseys in, I think, around maybe August. That's kind of cool. I like this. It's kind of cool. Lightweight. Good for this time of year. 13 bucks, that's not bad. All right, let's see the hats. This section's looking a little bare. Got a Rockies hat down here. All in my size. But it's actually kind of cool. But again, you know, 7 5/8. But we got more fish to fry elsewhere, so let's see if there's anything hiding. Not seeing anything else. Nope. It's this weird looking Bulls hat. Oh god, no. No, that would be free, I wouldn't pick it up. Slim, I'm telling you, that star ain't going on my head. I don't care. I have to wash my hand now. Ugh. Dallas crap. No wonder it's here. Ugh. Alright, let's move on. Let's look at the sneakers. At the sneaker section. Oh, look. Well, Sixers gear. 10/9/8 Alright. We got some kicks. Looks like KD's here. He's a Houston Rocket now. So, shout out to Rocket fans out there. It's kind of cool. Nikes. Shout out to all the Ross vloggers out there. I don't know how you all do it with the music that's overhead, but they got better microphones than me. Of course, they have better cameras than me, but I'm just using my phone. So obviously we're not that technologically gifted. What are these? What are those? Oh my. That's a very Miami Vice colorway right there. I actually had D Wade jerseys that these would go with. The Vice jerseys. Although that green, nah, I can't do that. Yeah. Got these Under Armours. There's some other crazy looking ones down here. Nike. I came here like a month or two ago and there were so many of these sneakers here. And there was one that I almost bought because it was almost like a creamsicle colorway, like, you know, for the Buccaneers. But I didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger. Nikes. Something else down here. Champion. Axiom. Got more Champion. We got Skechers. I've always heard good things about Skechers. I don't own a pair, but Puma. They're kind of nice just to kind of go with just about, I guess, navy and blue. It can go with different stuff. Some of these sneakers can go with just about anything like this. You can put that with just about any jersey, you know, gray and white, black and white. There's some Pumas. All right. Well, not too much at this Ross today, so we're going to move on to the next spot. We are at Target at the NECA Funko section, and so we have very little to report here. It's the first time I've been here in a minute, and they've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. It seems there's a lot of Funko. There's never any black for Funko figures. Now see, I just bad talk the stores and the music that they play that I have no idea what it is. I know what this is. This is Fine Young Cannibals. She drives me crazy. Here's Mikey. I have that one, I think. Not a lot of NECA though. There's not a lot of NECA figures. I don't know what happened. I guess they moved them, or maybe there's another section I'm just not seeing. But I'm not going to go that way because there's louder music being played on the TVs. Okay, so moving along. I have no idea where the NECA stuff went. And you know, I'm not going to look. Because, you know, it is what it is. But shout out to all the content creators out there who come to Target, Walmart, all these places, the toy collectors, looking for the figures and all. I've stumbled across a couple of their channels. And it's always cool because, you know, I myself am a collector, you know, obviously for something else, jerseys and hats, but I always appreciate other people who have collectors and put stuff, you know, content on YouTube. And these guys, they, you know, they're always seemingly at Target or Walmart, like seeing the new stuff and showing whatever they have. But they know the times to come where there's not a lot of music being blasted, where I don't, so I'm sorry for the copyright stuff, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Let's take a look though. This is like one of my favorite aisles to peruse because they got all the nostalgia stuff, I call it. Yeah, even from the movie Cold Pursuit. Look at that, the van. A bunch of stuff. Poltergeist, the cab from Poltergeist. I mean, I don't know. Thelma and Louise, the police car. It's pretty crazy. Ford Bronco from Lost. I never did get into that show, but you know. Yeah, what else? Let's see. They got wrestling. There you go. Rez. Here you go. Some wrestling for you. Vader. There's Star Wars. Got the stormtroopers here who can never aim in the movies, but you know, it is what it is. Still cool. Scout Trooper, some like Jedi, Return of the Jedi, got the different vehicles. Another one of these with a speedster there. You got Vader and the Stormtrooper, because you know, you can't have one without the other. I can't aim. Alright, we're moving along. That was terrible. We got He-Man. That was a favorite of mine when I was growing up. Got He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Slim, you're missing out, huh? Look at this. Snake Face, huh? Uh-oh. He-Mans are falling. I kind of would like to get just like a vintage-looking He-Man and Skeletor to put in in the Mighty Kingdom, but maybe someday. We got dinos because the latest Jurassic Park's coming out. Look, if you want dino claws, you can, you know, well, for kids anyhow. I can't fit these, but there they are. I've heard about this. I've seen that in those videos from the toy collectors. And we got Hot Wheels, loose or individual variations or packs. Fast and Furious. Oh my, look at this. When is the next Fast and Furious movie coming out? We will know hopefully at some point. Maybe next year, maybe the following year. We'll see, but it's going to come out eventually. Uh-oh. Slim. Marty! I hate manure! Back to the Future. That's pretty cool. When he slammed into the manure truck and had the manure all over him. Biff, who actually the actor's from the Philly area. So shout out to him. Different matchboxes. We got your Mario Karts. I feel like one of those vloggers now, you know, because this is what they do. They peruse. And again, shout out to them, man. I mean, I enjoy their vids. So like Kent Poole and, you know, Diamond Dave and all them. Look at this, Slim. This is what you need. Look at that. Back to the Future. Yep. There's the clock tower. The one I liked was in this was Fast and Furious, because it was the house, and I held it up and I said family in the palm of my hand. That was from a previous vid a couple years back. If you haven't watched it, please make sure you do. All right, we're moving along. I think that's going to do it for my Target portion of this video. I got to get some food. I got to find some food for the house. We're going to do that now. Have I complained about the heat yet? Anyhow, you know it's near or a holiday when you get bombarded with text messages. I've gotten more text messages today than I think I've gotten in like a year. It's just crazy. And most of it, most of it's just like an advertisement for this, an advertisement for that. It's like, no, I'm not interested in refinancing my mortgage. Anyhow, that's going to do it for this this episode. There will be more, though. I wanted to go to some other places, but since I have to be in that area anyhow on Saturday, I think I'll just pick it up then. A, and B, it's going to probably get close to rush hour, and I want to get home before rush hour, so I don't want to get stuck in rush. Although I can't imagine the day before the 4th is going to be too bad, because a lot of people like me have off today because of it, or took off, I should say, because of it. But I think I do want to get home. I got some groceries here I got to get in the fridge, and I'm tired. It was a big day. We had a day, right? Shot the slice. Anyhow, but I will pick up this vlog then. I will do that. So I got to get to a few other places. I will pick up the vlog at that point. So the day after the 4th, which is the 5th. Look at how smart I am. See? So after the 4th is the 5th. So on Saturday, I will do some more vlogging. I get it, man. The stores are going to play their music, but it sucks for people like that. Look, I don't do vlogging as much as a lot of other people. Like they, and honestly, that's how they make their living. And I can only imagine, the difficulties that they have with all the music above and but I still do it. Look, I'm not monetized. I do this for free on YouTube because it's fun. I know that you, the viewer, enjoy it. I enjoy making these videos. My channel is very bare boned, as you know. I don't have an opening. I don't have special effects. I don't have, all these crazy things that pop up, right? It's always the way my channel's been, and that's the way I like it. So that's how I'm going to keep it. So I'm not monetized. I don't do any of that with YouTube. I don't know if, getting the copyright stuff could, end into something. I hope not. I just like to make these vids. I don't do them all the time. I don't do the vlogs out and about all the time as far as in the stores because, that music, and it's just like, what can I do? But it's something I like to do and I would like to do more of. I know sometimes people have asked in the comments, hey, when are you going to do another, vlog out and about? People enjoy it. I get it because I watch vlogs like this, right? I was saying in the store, there's these toy collectors that I follow on YouTube, and that's all they do is go to Targets and Walmarts and GameStops and Ollie's and all these other, some of these discount places, and they hunt for stuff. And I enjoy that because I'm a collector. I'm not a toy collector per se, although I did pick up my buddy here, the saw puppet, as a rubber duck, as a mini rubber duck. I want to play a quack game. Quack. I think that the Mighty Ducks should have like a saw puppet. What do you think? Huh? They should adapt. But no, so I don't collect in that realm. I collect more in the sports realm, right? With the jerseys and hats. That's my area. That's my lane, and I stay in it. But I like the other stuff. I like to look at it. It's nostalgia. It brings back the memories. Like I was saying with He-Man and Star Wars and different stuff that I see sometimes at Target. And but I, to do it all the time, I couldn't do that. But I like to do it every now and then. I like to bring you different kind of content aside from just, hey, I got a jersey, I got a hat, I got jerseys, I got hats, I got, or you know, videos about my beloved Eagles. But you know, it's fun for me to do stuff like this, to kind of step outside the box a little bit, to take you into the, like the name of this series is In the Life, right? So this is in the day of MightyFan, part of the day. Going out, hunting around for Billy and Michael Myers' little mini rubber ducks. It's not for everyone. But I saw it and I liked it. I wanted to try to find it, and I wanted to take you on the journey with me. But it is something I would like to do more of, but I'm just a little, you know, taken aback by the copyright stuff. And I do wish the music industry or YouTube would be a little more lax about that. Because again, I understand that. I get it. There's all these legal reasons why, you know, I get it. I mean, you know, but again, people like doing these vlogs and people like watching them. And, you know, if it's a deterrent, you know, and I don't know if stores do it as a deterrent. I mean, there's always been music in stores, so I don't think so. But places like, you know, and I don't go to Five Below a lot, but I mean, the music in there was just crazy loud. You know, it was almost like a concert in there. And it was like, I get it, that's their thing. Obviously, Five Below is more for younger, you know, people than me. But it was like, yeah, I can see why there's not probably a lot of vlogging going on at Five Below's because the music is just insanely loud. Yeah, it is what it is. But I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy bringing this to you because it's something different. And I do like doing sometimes, you know, things a little different on the channel, you know, mix it up a little bit, variety, right? So I will continue to do it as long as it's not an issue, you know, and if it becomes an issue, if I, you know, with the copyrights or whatever, I mean, then, you know, I'll have to do it a different way. I'll have to do voiceover, which I don't want to do because I like to give you the instant reaction, right? I like holding up the phone, looking at something and giving you the instant reaction. Like finding the Billy, you know, item here, and you know, it's fun. Like you get that instant reaction. If I do the voiceover track to the video, it's not really an instant reaction, you know. I don't know. I don't want to get on my soapbox about it, but I did want to make mention of that. Anyhow, so I'm gonna go for now, but I hope you all enjoyed this. We will pick this up on Saturday, July 5th. I have a few other places to get to, so we'll film some more then. We'll do some more out and about vlogging with MightyFan. I do have to do an In the Life Iced pretty soon. We'll see if I can get to that this weekend or not. And there's some other pickups and such, so eventually there'll be another pickup vid. Anyhow, that's going to do it for me. Until the next time, which will be Saturday, I will see you all then. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. And right, what do you always gotta do? You gotta leave those likes. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already done so. We're trying to get to 2K subs on this channel by the end of the year, and you can make that possible. And I thank each and every one of you for doing so at this point. And also hit the bell icon so you get notified to all future content from yours truly. And I'm gonna see how many more text messages I get today. This is a little overkill. I didn't get one just yet, but I got an alert on my phone. I'm like, oh no, not another text. Okay, it's something else. Okay, anyhow, we're gonna move on for now, but I'll see you in the next one very soon. Hope you all enjoyed this. Billy is in the fold. The Billy Mini Tubbz rubber duck is in the fold. Look at that. I want to play a game. No copyright to that. Oh. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.